Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekend reading for this weekend of April 18th to the 21st. Happy Easter to all that celebrate it. Let's get started with the number that Spirit will be highlighting for you for the weekend here, Leo. You may see this number on license plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. And your number is 14 with I am practical. You are open-minded and always open to try something new, yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, efforts are meaningful. All right. So number 14 coming through with the affirmation of I am practical. So you may actually be doing this right now. You may be in a position of connecting to somebody new, connecting to a new endeavor, thinking of a new idea. This card is about trying something new, but it doesn't always have to be trying something new in experience per se in like a situation. It could be a relationship, a person, whatever the case may be. But with coming through I am practical, this is weighing that energy of balance where you are excited and open enough to try new things, but you're wise enough to make sure you have all the details or have clarity before you say yes or commit or like sign on the dotted line. So let's see what we have from your angel and auras for the weekend. Leo, you have divine magic with the rainbow. Card number 19, wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishments. So this is doubled energy for some type of wish fulfillment. Some of you are actually going to see a rainbow. There is also symbolism of a wishing well, a book, a coin, a crown, a microphone. Some of you may find yourself using a microphone. But card number 19 coming through. So the universe is saying they are in the position of granting your wishes. If you have been feeling pessimistic, if you've been feeling doubtful, something is going to happen this weekend that turns things around for you, Leo. It's like the rainbow coming out after the storm. Let's get you one more angel and aura. And we have the color red with Uriel. Emotions, healing, devotion, and integrated. Card number 11. Beautiful. Some of you are wearing red. Some of you, there is going to be something that you are connected to that is the color red. You may have not the awareness of it yet, but keep it in mind for the weekend. I'm going to tell you this very specifically. If you are doing anything this weekend where you want to be seen, you want to be acknowledged, and you want to be in the position of standing out from the crowd, say an audition or a social media post or something along those lines, wear red. Now, keep in mind, there's different energies for different times. Right now, you're receiving the amplification of wearing the color red. Red is the color of the root chakra as well. So if your lower back, knees, feet have been hurting, there could be great healing that comes from this where you have been feeling, no way. Y'all ready to be shook? Look what just flew out. Metatron's Rainbow Bridge. Oh my gosh. No way, double rainbow. Some of you may actually see a double rainbow. Wow, this deck is thick. This deck is thick. And this card just flew out. Metatron's Rainbow Bridge with always open. So when this card comes through specifically, this is actually about your passed on loved ones and spirit guides that are saying like, hey, Leo, we are always available to help you. Ask, pray, make a gratitude list, whatever the case may be. Because you have Uriel coming through, which is an archangel. Like this is, just because it's the color red, it still belongs to his energy. So there is a very large indication that you are receiving healing to the root of your being. So a lot of times when you receive root healing, that's like inner child. That's our lower centers, you know, feeling shameful, feeling upset, feeling angry, feeling unfulfilled by life. Double rainbow. I don't know if I've ever seen a double rainbow come through in a reading like this. And specifically because they're in two separate decks. And this one was like, no, I'm in the reading. You're going to see this rainbow. All right, Metatron, let's get another. And you have the air with fly free. I mean, I can't make this up. You are taking off in different directions. You are feeling free. You are having a breakthrough. A lot of you with the air element coming in, there's an emphasis on communication. There's an emphasis on breaking out of things. With the bird symbolism coming through, you may receive a lot of signs this weekend from your passed on loved ones through birds or feathers. So pay attention to what you receive and see. But it looks like you have a divine renewal. Card number 14 is indicating something new. You have a double rainbow energy. And you have the beautiful vibration of red. Red could be a scary color sometimes, but that's just because the universe, and not the universe, society makes us scared of certain things that actually hold power. So do not fear colors. Do not fear numbers. So let's clarify this here with some of the signs from Spirit, which is interesting that I just decided to put this deck out to use it. And you're getting all of this like spirit communication. So let's see what other signs your passed on loved ones or spirit team has. The diamond with promise. So some of you, there is symbolism around jewelry. Again, this is double energy of jewelry. So some of you may be in a very strong position of keeping promises to yourself. You know, a lot of the times we don't realize that we attract what we are, right? So if you don't trust that you make good decisions, then you will align with people that also don't feel like they make good decisions either. So that's usually a big one when the diamond comes through. Some of you may be realizing that you have self-doubt. And by doing that, you actually align to energies that cause you to doubt. You also have the pink with love, caring, and compassion. So beautiful red and pink. And with Metatron's Rainbow Bridge, it looks like there is going to be very obvious signs this weekend that you are loved from your passed on loved ones and spirit team. And on the air element, we have the pearl with hidden knowledge. All right, so something is going to be revealed to you this weekend through communication, through even spirit communication. You know, Leo, there could be a very strong indication of a heightened intuition. You feel like you're just receiving a lot of downloads, receiving a lot of messages, revealing things inside of yourself that were always there, but maybe not necessarily focused on. So you have two colors. I mean, I guess pearl could be a color if you're wearing pearly colors. So pink, red, pearl, and literally the rainbow. So you're keeping more promises to yourself. And as you do that, it not only amplifies your self-love, but it also amplifies your energy of breaking through things and flying free in different directions that you may have felt held back from. Because you have the pearl to hidden knowledge with the air element. So that's like spirit communication or some type of information through either reading something, hearing something, stuff like that. All right, let's see what your tea leaf is. We have the wall with misunderstanding. Yes, right underneath the promise energy. So some of you, you made some promises to yourself that you didn't keep, and indirect, that causes you to align with people who also don't keep promises to you. So if there was a misunderstanding or some type of difficulty, it looks like that is going to be what's being broken out of. We have the bouquet with compliments from an admirer right on pink. So there's that love, caring, compassion. And we have the key, successful outcome to your problems. Yeah. So keeping the promises to yourself is going to be a really big position here for you, because it's not only amplifying your self-love, but it's also amplifying your power to create and to have renewal in your life. So there is a random energy of the wall here. So if you have felt like there was a misunderstanding with someone, the fact that you have the key coming through shows a strong indication that there will be a successful outcome to a possible misunderstanding. And you have the bouquet with compliments from an admirer. So you do have the air element. So you could be getting a lot of information and a lot of communication this weekend that either is in direct movement of whatever you have already been doing, or comes in as something new. So let's see what your tarot theme cards are for the weekend. Pink and red are very loving colors as well, but we have the rainbow here, so you kind of have all colors. All right, first card out is Open Up with the Four of Pentacles. We also have Rebuild with the Tower, so these compliments could be surprising, or this renewal energy, this wish fulfillment could be something that is unexpected. And we have Confront with the Moon. Yeah, right underneath Hidden Knowledge. So there is something that is going to be revealed to you somehow, some way. It does look like it could be unexpected, but it doesn't necessarily look like it is... what's the word I'm looking for? Negative? I mean, if it was negative, the rainbow and all this stuff would not be here. For some of you, there has been some sort of misunderstanding or negativity in your energy that has maybe caused you to shut down. But things are going to move, and things are going to... You know, the Tower is here, but you have all this rainbow energy. So let me be, before I continue talking, let's clarify. So let's see. On the Four of Pentacles, you have the Strength card. Yeah. So some of you just feel misunderstood by somebody. You just feel like there is just like a butting heads moment. I feel like a lot of you decide to pull back, or at least just stay to yourself in whatever way, shape, or form. On the Tower, we have the Nine of Cups. All right, so it is a surprising wish fulfillment. So now you have the rainbow twice, and you have the Nine of Cups onto the Tower. So there is going to be something coming through that does feel unexpected, but it feels like an unexpected win, an unexpected blessing. And on the Moon, we have the Page of Swords. So when the Page of Swords comes through, this is receiving new information. Like I said, this communication, this information doesn't have to come from an actual person. This could come from you reading something, whether it be through a book or reading something online. Your advice is the Ten of Pentacles, so focus on your stability. Ten of Pentacles, focus on your abundance and continuously growing on it. And your outcome being the Ace of Swords. There's the new information. There's the new information. So if there was a misunderstanding with somebody, that's a very large indication that there is going to be resolution to some type of conversation that just felt off, that just felt weird. And I feel like you may be very surprised with whoever you are receiving a compliment from this weekend or around this time, because it does look like it feels like it comes out of nowhere, or it feels like it's something that you weren't really thinking about, paying attention to at all. Let's clarify these three positions here. Page of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So whatever new information is revealed to you, it is going to change things and shift your energy into a more positive direction. Ten of Pentacles, your advice, focusing on your stability, your home life, your abundance with the Moon. Yeah, some of you, there could actually be trying something new, of a new opportunity of figuring out how to make money from home or working from home with the Ten of Pentacles coming through with the Moon. And on the Ace of Swords, as your outcome, we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so for a while, this information was unavailable. This conclusion, resolution, conversation wasn't really happening. But something is about to be revealed or be talked about or be figured out on your end. Let's see. Ace of Swords to the Seven of Wands. Yeah, if you had like communication with someone that just felt like off or iffy or guarded, that could definitely be attempted to be resolved. Let's see. The Four of Wands, yeah. So like renewal energy in the sense of feeling good with yourself, good with other people. And it does look like there is some random information, possibly even confession, that will be revealed to you around this time. So, Leo, you have a lot of moon energy. So, moon, Pisces, you also have the Tower, Scorpio. You're also out as well in strength with the Leo Lion card. Let's get your ending oracle and see what your power position is for the weekend, because it looks like this reading is very specific and surprise information and renewal to your energy, as well as a possibility of some type of resolution to a misunderstanding. So let's see what your ending oracle is and see what your power position is for the weekend. Pay attention. Some of you may definitely see a rainbow. We have the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement, card 28. All right. So when this card comes through, it's almost like the ideas are in your energy. The available resolution is in your energy, but when the Ice Queen comes through, you may not necessarily be doing much with it. But that makes sense as something being revealed to you this weekend that may cause you to do something. The Ice Queen has come to block your movement. Let your ideas be preserved. You can thaw them out and use them when you feel they will be best served. The realm of the Ice Queen is the place of non-action, and now is the perfect time to look how far you've come and re-clarify what your highest goals are, then take action. Perhaps if you've been trying too many things at once, this is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let the Ice Queen put the others in a deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She will let you know when it's time to let them thaw. Yeah, so this could be a good indication that it is going to be almost time for something to thaw after they have been in your preservation for quite some time. The Ice Queen also indicates that everything is impermanent. So once you recognize that, everything is seen as a living miracle that it really is, and you won't be frozen into self-induced limitations. It's time to let go of ownership in general and be grateful for and enjoy what you've been gifted with. So I feel like something is going to be revealed in that position that has been preserved, that has been non-action on, where you kind of figure out your best way or best case scenario to thaw something out. And that would make sense why the moon is here so much, because that shows an indication of uncertainty, unknown, or a path that is that could be walked down that isn't necessarily being walked down yet. So this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the weekend. Thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Like this video if you had not already. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.